finances, investing, estate and retirement planning? Well, I went to school so you don't have to. Welcome to Finances and Airbnbs with Kathy Pfeffer-Hahn. Finances and, in conjunction with my company, Capital Coaching, helps people achieve their financial goals through personal, tailored, and attentive financial coaching services. Together, we'll create a successful financial plan by examining your spending and saving habits, then guiding and educating you to your own personal success. Coaching services include evaluation of your spending plan, building for your savings, financing for your retirement, examining your insurance needs, and planning for your individual goals. Please contact me at capitalcoaching.net to make an appointment for a free consultation. Vacation time is here. Schools will be out if they're not already, and it's time to make plans for your summer. But now that you can choose more than a hotel, what should you be looking for? Hotels are located near cultural attractions, restaurants, often in walking distance to many things to do. Airbnbs and other companies allow you to rent a room or the whole house, and you'll be in residential areas, living like a local. Airbnb got its name from the co-founders Joe Gabina and Brian Chesky when they needed to make some money and decided to loan out their apartment to the attendees of the International Design Conference in 2007. Since all the local hotels were sold out, they decided to throw down some air mattresses and provided breakfast. An air bed and breakfast began by playing off the name of a traditional bed and breakfast idea. And now that company is valued at over $10 billion. These kind of rentals can be exotic or just a bedroom in someone's house. This peer-to-peer model is profitable to both the host and the renter by being able to customize the property and personalize guest experiences. So maybe you're considering having your home as an Airbnb. If you want to rent out your room or home, you can post it on Vrbo, Airbnb, or many other spaces. You do this by creating a listing, providing all of the special things that your property has, as well as photos of it. You'll need to decide how much you're going to rent out your space for, and considering will the renters be able to use a kitchen, have a spectacular view, or beautiful accommodations will help you choose your pricing. Make sure you have professional photos taken. This will make sure your property stands out. Consider hiring someone who takes pictures for realtor sales. They'll be able to capture the best angles and show your location in its best light. Make sure that your listing is accurate. Even though you'll want to rent your space, you need to be as honest as possible with what you have or don't have. Spruce up your place and explain what's new. You can also include how far it is to the nearest grocery stores, restaurants, parks, trails, and other appealing areas. You should make sure to keep your listing up to date. You'll be providing information in a way that makes it easy to kind of sell your property before they choose someone else's. If you have to change your pricing, change the listing as soon as possible. Being chosen as a superior host or a superhost is done most often by actually connecting with your guests. Make sure all your communications are prompt, honest, reliable, and transparent. You can also provide a friendly headshot to make a welcoming first impression. Like most things, people want to be responded to quickly. They're deciding where to spend their money, and often a lot of it. Quick, helpful responses also boost your rating after their stay. So even if this is not your full-time job for you, and it could be, treat it like it is. You may want to consider providing family needs like cribs, high chairs, pack and plays, baby gates, toddlers, potty seats, and even air mattresses to encourage families. And remember to list these things on your site. Leave local attraction brochures or website addresses with reasons for why you recommend them. Local restaurants and other places that you love will probably be loved by them. You can also provide a free welcome gift, maybe some food that the area is known for or drinks to say welcome. Leave a personal note and tell them that the gift is free. These small details can really start a vacation off on the right foot. However, you will need to provide toilet paper, soap, sheets, towels, pillows, and those sorts of things for each guest. Do you want to cater to special events? You could offer celebratory items for an upcharge. Think like a cheese board or fruit and wine, or even promote that you have a room for friends as a getaway. You can add photos to your site showing these upgrades and pictures of the large groups having fun there. As with any new business, envision who you'd like to stay there, who is your prime client, and create a nod to them by focusing your listing towards them. Be truthful in advertising and all communications because you're an integral part of someone's vacation plans and you want them to love it. If something is broken and can't be used by a guest, just make sure that the next people know. Set their expectations. Don't forget to provide local rules on your posting as well, like noise restrictions and if pets are allowed. Be sure and allow time for cleaning services between guests. You'll need to contract with a cleaning service or do it yourself, but be aware that not everyone will leave your home the way they found it, which leads me to concerns you might have about your property. Will your TV be okay? Will your glasses be broken? Will your home be cared for? The chances of any of these things happening are statistically small, but you may want to consider a contract stating what inventory is to be left behind upon checkout. You can also provide cleaning supplies so that they can clean up after themselves, trash bags so they can help keep up with their trash. Consider providing special needs items based on your location. If your property is near the beach, umbrellas, beach chairs, towels, they'll be greatly appreciated and probably not packed in their luggage. Installing coded locks allow you to never worry about keys being lost, and you'll be able to change the code or password for each guest, meaning that you won't have to be there when they check in or wait if they're late. I stayed in a room at a beach last summer, and the homeowner texted me constantly, checking in on my arrival when we were delayed in traffic. Cancellations will happen, but it's up to you to decide how lenient you'll be about them. Sometimes they need to leave early or not come at all, but the closer to the date of rental that they cancel, you'll probably not be able to rent that property. How will you decide how much to charge? Look at other listings near you. Do they offer all that you do? Do they offer more? Airbnb has a tool that updates your pricing based on demands in your area. However, you'll decide on a high and a low price that you'd be willing to take. You can also create excitement by having a weekly or monthly packages available. Be sure and consider cleaning charges, utilities, and taxes that you'll be paying when calculating your rates, because this is meant to be a profitable endeavor. But you can also charge fees for late check-ins or other situations, but be certain and list these on the website if you're going to do that. Don't overlook the discounts that you could offer for promotions. One suggestion is a 20% discount for the first few people in exchange for initial reviews or even longer rentals as you're getting started. 60% of those booking online are millennials and are particularly attracted to the authentic properties that provide a cultural experience, because hotels are an option that they are avoiding even though they can afford it. So think about your home's special features, or create a place that contains spaces that make it a place that many will want to spend time in. To be listed on the site, you'll need to rent your space for 30 days out of 12 months. So make sure your rate is encouraging of this and that you'll be able to have that space available as often as that. Since people can choose a hotel fairly easily, Airbnb offers extremely unique spaces like yurts, tree houses, and even houseboats. These spaces are more like a home and provide more of an experience than an impersonal hotel, but they're probably not in a particularly luxurious surroundings. Making the choice to open your home or property to others can be nerve-wracking, but it can also be very profitable. Consider why you're doing this and what you hope to get out of it, and then sit back and let the money come in. This has been Kathy Pfeffer-Hahn. Thanks for listening to Finances and Airbnbs. I know you chose to listen and am grateful. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow or subscribe for free in your podcast provider and share an episode with your friend. I'd love you to leave a review because it brings financial education to others and helps people find me more easily. Always feel free to ask questions or list any topics that you'd like covered by going to the website at financesand.net and leaving a message. You can contact Capital Coaching for your personal financial needs at capitalcoaching.net. Finances and does not provide tax or legal advice, and nothing in this podcast is to be construed as such. Always consult a tax, accounting, or legal professional for advice on your specific situation. Remember, I went to school, so you don't have to.